Okay, this video is a supplement to creating a listing agreement, parts 1 and parts 2. And this one's going to be just a quick video, a quick tutorial on where to find the information on the tax record as you're filling out the forms. So what I've got on the screen here is the one of the data entry screens for the Contracts Express software that you'll find when you log on to Agent Anywhere. So if you need help getting to this point, watch parts 1, watch parts 2, and then this is really going to help you flesh out the form and make sure you've got it right. So on this form, you'll see up at the top, contract date is the first question. If you know the date we'll be signing, fill that in. Otherwise, leave it blank, and we can fill it in when the contract is signed. The next box is the seller's information form. Some of this you should have maybe in an email from the agent, but a lot of it can be found on the tax record. So I'm going to go ahead and pull up the tax record. And just so you know, up here at the top, this is the one-page view of the tax record, and you've got this plus sign here. So if you hit the plus sign like 3 times, it'll give you a nice big full view, or it'll fill your screen. You can get a good view of everything. Owner's name is here, the property address is here, the county where the property sits is here, all right at the top of the page. I would say the top 1/6 of the page. It's all sitting right there for you. If you come down a little bit further here, you're going to see a red box that says property description. We won't have an MRIS number yet, don't worry about that, but we just showed you. You're going to find the property address, you're going to find the city, the county that it sits in, the zip code. It's all right there at the top. One of the questions you'll see here is property year built. Let's see where to find that. That's one of the most sort of out of the way pieces of information. It's about halfway down the page on the left, right under property description. You'll see that listed there. Let's go back to our form and see what else they want. Legal description, tax map ID, lot, homeowners association, block, section. Let's look and see where we find all those answers. So here the legal description is right at the top of the page, and it's bolded out, legal description. You can highlight anything on these PDFs, right click them and copy, and then just go paste them right into the form. So there's the legal description. Here's your lot. Block and square in this instance is blank, so on the form you would want to put NA. And so you see here I have block and I've put NA on it. You've got your tax map or tax ID number is up here in the top left corner section. Legal unit is there. So you've got a lot of information right here in this sort of top quarter part of the page, top 25% of the page. Coming down a little bit further, the bottom of this box, it's going to ask you for the deed book / LIBOR and page / folio. And those are just about halfway down the page. It's right at the bottom of the assessment section and just to the right of the deed, the bold deed word. Deed LIBOR and deed folio are listed there. Coming down this form just a little bit further, the next box is for the selling agent or the buyer's broker. Well, in this case, you're filling out paperwork for us to represent an owner or a seller. So we're always going to be the seller's broker or the listing agent. And please just fill in the information. You should have all of this already. Our broker's code is RMAX1002. You can put the caps lock on when you're filling all of this information out. In this case, it's not here, but that would be fine if it was all in caps as you fill everything out. Good and easy to read that way. So that's a quick overview of where to find information on this tax record when you're filling out the listing agreement. A couple other things you might need to look for at some point. Again, about halfway down the page under property description here, you'll see the acreage where the property sits. I'm just kind of going over these as little bonus items here. At the very bottom, you'll find the model name if you ever need the model name, and then you'll see here the living areas. This is the total interior square footage of the place, and so that's handy to find sometimes over here on the left: bedrooms, full baths, half baths. So you've got a good idea, you've got a good introduction. This is an addition to parts 1 and 2 of creating a listing agreement, and as always, call, email, or text if you've got any questions, and thank you very much for everything that you do.